Yeah, hey everyone. So today I wanted to show you how I make newspaper pots. This is just basically the simplest way you can do it. You don't need any tape or anything. All you need is some newspaper, and I've cut it into about this size, and I will measure it and put it on the screen so you know. But basically every time I make this, the size of the newspaper is different. I don't bother measuring it or anything, just cut it and go, oh yeah, that'll do. Just a bit of a rough and ready method just to get the job done, and you know, it works for me. So get your newspaper, and you also need a toilet roll. So place the toilet roll end at one end of the newspaper, and then all you're going to do is roll that up like so. Then you can just scrunch the bottom in. As I said, it's nothing fancy, just scrunch it in, and you just want to pull the roll out from the middle about that far, and this is just going to keep the top of it rigid while you fill it up with soil. Once it's full, you can just slide this out and you're done. Now these newspaper pots are just really good for things that you're going to plant and transplant out pretty quick. You don't want to use them for something that's going to be in there for a long time. One, because they're quite small, and two, because this stuff here is, the newspaper is just going to start to break down, biodegrade, and you know, it's just going to fall apart after, you know, a month or so. So today I'm going to be planting some sunflower seeds into these, and I do that for a couple of reasons. One reason is that quite often people will just sow the sunflower seeds directly into the soil, but I don't do that because if I sow it directly in the soil, I'll forget to water it, or I'll forget where I put it, and I'm pretty useless at that. So having it in a pot reminds me that there's something in there that needs to be watered. And the second reason is that when I'm ready to transplant, I can actually bury this whole pot underneath the soil, and that's just going to break down and the roots have no problem getting through it. So you can just bury the whole thing and it's going to eliminate any transplant shock to your plant. So now all there's left to do is plant your seeds. Now these ones are just seeds that I harvested from my own sunflowers last year. So I'm just going to plant them into here. And then sprinkle a little bit more soil over top. And that's it, done. Easy as that, and I'll just give it a little bit of a water. Keep an eye on that newspaper, and if the newspaper is starting to dry out, then I know the soil is drying out as well. But the newspaper is also very good for taking away excess moisture from the soil if you overwater. So, you know, benefits all around for newspaper pots.